weekend. Let's go. How about this? Cool boy Steph versus Carlos Castro. Um, I'll start because I kind of had some insight as far as watching these guys. You know, a lot of bouts in out there in what's it called, Carson City, at that open stadium out there. So I kind of seen an action packed performance coming. Um, but what about how this fight happened early?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Like boxing,
God.
Was looking around 7 or something like that.
boxing made a conscious decision to not go head to head with the main events of the UFC. I mean, let's talk about that. Like you know, they didn't learn
Cool
a
boy.
lesson.
I mean, cool boy actually was like on social media talking about how he was fighting so early. Like he had a shirt that said prelim gang or something like that. Like I think he was a little bit salty about fighting so early on the fight corner. I think he felt a little disrespected.
Right,
And
absolutely.
and to get getting a close bout, which a lot of us, well, me, I expected a strong bounce back performance. He did get the win, but it was a dog fight, and some people probably could have this one of those fights where you could have had it sway the other way as well. Going to a 10-round decision. So, and he got put down.
Yeah, he did.
He got put down. So it's back-to-back fights. You getting put down. So, it's something to look at, looking forward. But yeah, man,
And he actually went up 4 pounds. So we were thinking that he would return to the same weight class, but I mean, once again, the inactivity. So it's like it kind of makes sense to, I don't know if he plans on fully campaigning at this weight class or what, So
right. I think activity is gonna be his best bet. Get back in the ring, find a good opponent and get back to work. I'm a fan of him, so I'm really hoping to see that.
And these are still low enough weight classes where he should be able to comfortably fluctuate.
Right. And sometimes about just getting settled into that weight. So he could be having that type of issue. But I mean, just to see him back-to-back fights getting put down where we haven't seen him previously get put down before at all, it's just you just want to know, take note of that as you watch this career moving forward. When guys start getting put down, more regularly, you gotta have concern like how much punishment can they really take.
Right. There's a tale to be told about fighters that were top of the food chain in their division, and then something happens, either an accident or a long layoff happens, and then they get back into the ring and having to rediscover themselves in this new realm, right? I remember when Keith Thurman fought Josito Lopez, I believe, after that bike wreck. Josito Lopez. And boy, he looked bad.
He got that body shot.
He got stunned in that fight. It reminded me of this one. I didn't watch this live. I watched this on replay because I missed it. It was so early. I had my kiddos. But I was like watching it and I'm like, yo, Cool Boy's not Cool Boy. This is not the guy who fought Monster, who was, stepping on that gas, former world champion. Like he was very cautionary and working his jab, but he was not Cool Boy. So hopefully he gets better. Like Keith Thurman got better after that Josecito fight and found himself again. But again, that layoff, even if it's a year for that division, a lot of them fight like 3 or 4 times a year, or even sometimes, I may be exaggerating, maybe 3 at most, but he's not been active. So hopefully this is just a little bit of rust. He pulled through. It's good that not everyone watched it because it would not be a good representation of his skill set, because he's way more skilled than what I saw, and he brings a lot more. So that's just me.
We think it's a fight of the year candidate, or
it's up there. It's up there. If we had a list we can go through, it'd be up there for sure. It's what we expected.
That might be an episode for later on.
Put it down.
Yeah, but it was a great fight. It was a good fight.